Karina. Welcome back. Okay, I'm just a little I was excited to do this podcast, but then I just got bummed. So I don't know. But a couple things that I wanted to talk to today was how earlier today I went to go see a friend. I went to work and we smoked a bleezy, and she's I don't know how long ago she started getting her lips done, and she recently went to go, I guess, some I think it was another feel or something. I don't know. I don't know the actual terms and stuff, but she was showing me how she took one of her cousins, and she was showing me her cousins lips and stuff. They came out really good. She got the little M thingy on the top lip that I want to get. I'm not gonna lie, I want to get my top lip done, but it's not like I'm not allowed to, because technically I can go do it if I want to, but I've been asked not to. So it's just But at the end of the day, I hate injections. So on the cool, that's probably the main reason why I haven't even gotten it done, is because fuck them needles, man. And they tell me that it hurts. Even with the numbing cream, it still hurts a lot. And that's just it. What's the whole fucking point of the numbing cream? I just can't. I have a high tolerance for pain, but when it comes to needles, I'm a bitch. I just can't do it. And we just started talking, and then she has showed me I'm not gonna say her name because I don't know if I'm gonna get in trouble for saying her name, because it's I'm not talking shit about her, but I'm using her as an example. She showed me this influencer. I didn't know I knew who she was, but I didn't know how she started. How did she get so big? And my friend was telling me it's because of her YouTube channel. She started doing makeup, and she got popping off or whatever. You know how everything else happens, and she has gotten a couple things in her face and pretty much her whole body. She got a BBL, she got her boobs, and a couple things in her face. She looked really good though. I'm not gonna lie. My favorite thing about her, it has nothing to do with her body. I really loved her hair. It was it's long and black and just beautiful, beautiful hair. That's the first thing that caught my eye before anything else of her. I mean, my eye before anything else out of her. And then you can tell that her shit's fake, pero she looks good. I don't know how to y'all know what I mean. And then I started thinking, when you smoking and you talking about something and you start focusing on one thing and you just take it, and the next time you really tripping on it. My moment on what I was tripping on, what I was stuck on, hold on, for real, we can get anything and everything fake. I'm talking about your eyebrows, your hair, your fucking height. If you're too short, you can go cut some inches off. If you're too tall, they're gonna crack your legs open and stick metal on that shit to make you taller. That shit is mad crazy. Yes. I looked all this shit up because it blew my mind. And it was just in one bleezy. But man, it was a roach bleezy and a fat one. So, them hit a little harder. And I was just damn. And I sit back and I looked at her and I was bro, you can literally get anything fake. Anything. And she was yeah. She was just you can make yourself beautiful whatever you want to. It's just gonna cost you some money. But you can get it done. And I was just I'm you right, that is very true. I'm a big believer on natural beauty, but believe me, there's a lot of shit that I wish I could fix. A lot. But am I gonna do it? I'm too lazy on the cool. I don't want to do the aftermath, and I don't want to get ready, and that's I just nah. So it's just not for me. Now some people just they be going too crazy with the lips and the ass and the fucking titties. that's too much. Like sometimes, like they just be doing too much. Like, bitch, you know damn well you don't look good. You do not look good at all. But hey, whatever. Um, so I thought that was crazy, and another thing that blew my mind is that she was continue to showing me the influencers social media website, and I saw one of the pictures, and I was like, damn, her teeth are pretty. And she's like, yeah, there's something, something. It's like, I don't even know what she called it. And on the cool, if I remember what the fuck she said, I probably wouldn't even be able to pronounce it because hell, she couldn't even fucking pronounce it. So it was funny. But she kind of explained it to me. So I'm going to explain it to you the way she did to me. And if y'all know what I'm talking about, cool. And if y'all don't, then I guess Google that shit the way that I explained it to you. But she said that they pretty much like shave your teeth, like your natural teeth down a little bit, and then they'll put like the tooth on top of that. And so pretty much all the teeth are fake and they're straight and fucking white. And I was just like, whoa. Like that's when I started going off. I'm like, oh shit. I was like, you can get your nose fake. You can even change your eye color. You can get like hair implants. Like, you can even get new nipples. You can get your vagina reconstructed. Like, that shit mad wild. Like, like, we can literally be a whole different person. Like, dead ass. That shit is mad wild. And that blew my mind. And I was just sitting there, like, literally, like, just sitting there. Like, I was sitting on there so heavy on that conversation and that thought that I was late an hour to work and I didn't even fucking realize it. That's how much I was into my mind. I was like, damn, bitch. She was like, don't you gotta go to work? And I said, oh fuck, I was supposed to be there at 10. Bitch, it's 10:48. And then what's fun what so another thing of my day was on my way to work, like, okay, if you know me personally, cool. Didn't nobody ask you for your comments. If you don't know me, then I'm gonna tell you something about me when I'm driving. I'm already a very, very some people will call me aggressive. I would just say ready to fight. You know what I mean? I wouldn't consider myself aggressive, but if you down, I mean, we can get into it. Pero um, I'm already a person, not very quick to pop off, but I'm quick to pop off when needed to, like on the regular basis. But when I'm driving, baby, I'm a whole different person. And I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all can relate because road rage is real out here. Like, real. I'm talking about shit. Driving people, I've driven people off the freeway. I've chased people. I've actually hit people like their car on purpose because they pissed me off. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm a whole different person, you know? And but when I'm high, like from smoking, I'm very calm. Like, very, very calm. Like, I don't be tripping if we're on a 60 miles per hour street and you're going 35. Like, on the cool, I'll be behind you going fucking 25, probably keeping that distance, you know, and be straight chilling. Like, me thinking we going speed limit. Like, now if I was sober, I would have probably I would have just ran you over, like, for reals. But so on my way to work, I'm straight chilling, right? Like, I was straight chilling. I was just straight chilling. And then my day went on, right? On my way back, every time I get home really angry because of the fucking drivers. So on my way back, I'm cussing at this damn car because I'm pretty sure he was mad, or he or she, whoever that was, they were mad because I wouldn't let them in. Okay, so I'm going into the freeway, right? And when you're turning from the traffic light, you know that if you're not on the farthest left lane, if you're turning left, then oh my bad. Then you'll have to pretty much hurry up. Like if you're next, like if it said lane, like two lanes are turning left, and you're not on the furthest, like you're on the second one, I guess, next to the first one. You know that if you're gonna get into a freeway, you have a certain amount to be able to get in, right? And normally you should wait for that space, put your signal light on, let people know like, hey, I'm trying to get over. I feel like that should be like bigger than what, because people just be cutting people off, be ignoring all these damn signs of yielding, and the lane is closing, the exit. This is the only, like, you know how when it's only an exit, it's literally color different because it's literally only an exit, so it's telling you like a mile to a mile and a half. It's letting you know like, hey, lane ends, and then you still want to sit there, excuse me, get over and not even have a fucking signal light on, knowing damn well that your fucking lane was ending. So I'm not gonna let you in, bitch. Hit me if you want to, okay? I'm a really, really big, and I don't give a fuck. Like, we are gonna ride this other car's ass together because you're not gonna cut me off. Because just like I had the chance to get over, you did too. You just waited till the very last minute, and that ain't my motherfucking problem. You heard? Like, none of that. So he was trying to pull that shit with me, and he was constantly trying to like scare me to break. And I said, bitch, hit me if you want to, because if you hit me, you can clearly tell that you were in the wrong, because look at where you at. Like, you know? So I was like, whatever, like, I got the time, I ain't tripping. And so he couldn't, right? He had to go straight, hit that light, and do the next entrance. There was a bit of traffic to the point where we ended up meeting up again. But at this time, he got like a couple cars behind me. My car, if you really put attention to it, sticks out a little bit because it has certain stickers of a certain character that I'm obsessed with. So if he put attention to my truck, then he would have seen them. So therefore, when he got into it, he got back on the freeway, he would have saw it, right? Because I figured that's what happened. Because that man was steadily being an asshole. He managed to pass me, which is cool. I'm not tripping, and cut me off to get in front of me, and then proceed to go on the freeway 50 instead of the 65, 75, whatever freeway you're on to go. Mine was 65 at the moment, so I get 65. And it's just like, you're already going 15 miles. So then I will get over and I will pass him, and then he will pass me and cut me off and then slow down again. And I'm just like, oh my God. Like, what, you're mad because I didn't let you do whatever the fuck you wanted to do that was fucked up. Like, that's what. So the whole time it got to the point where I got next to him. I will pull up next to you and put my window down. Like, if I'm pulling up, then I'm about it. Okay, so then I pulled up, put the fucking. Let me remind you, yes, we're still in the fucking freeway going 55 miles. I went over, pulled up, put my window down, started honking, and I was like, "What the fuck is your problem, man?" He was just like, oh yeah, it was a he. Tripping. I forgot that I fucking looked at him. He was like, bitches like you are the reason why, like, are getting into car accidents. And I said, first of all, motherfucker, don't fucking call me no bitch. Okay? I hate that. That's my trigger word, especially coming from a male. Don't call me a bitch. So, I kept driving, and I took the other exit that I need to go to come home. And as I'm driving home, I'm just like fucking pissed. Like, I'm pissed. I'm like I was just pissed. You know, I'm popping off by my goddamn self, just talking a whole lot of shit. People next to me at the light just looking at me because I'm just fucking yelling. And I'm just talking all the shit that I wish I could have said if I could have just gotten that man to pull over. You know what I mean? And then on my process, of that, like, I don't know what happened, and I just started laughing. And I'm just laughing of the fact that I really be like tripping. Like I really like I'm not gonna know that motherfucker again. Like I'm not gonna like what's the chance of me seeing him again? What is the chance that I'm gonna cut him off or he's gonna cut me off again? You know what I mean? Like I really let that man like grind my gears. Like he really did a number on me. Like I was ready to fight that man. Like for what? Like I just be tripping. So then that cracked me up because it's just like, damn, how many times have I done that shit? And like with other people around, like my friends. And then I started thinking of like all the stories my friends can tell you about like me fight, like me going off, like on just random people over some stupid shit, and I'd be ready to fight them. Like why? And it just like it started me like it made me laugh. Like what's an example? An example of like me going off for no damn. Oh, one thing though, the only people that I will not go off in front of are my kiddos, my nephews and nieces. There's been plenty of times that people have tested me, mainly when I'm with my niece. Why? I don't know. Pero I just can't. Like I disrespect. I know. I respectful. Respectfully. I respectfully. God damn it! I can't fucking say it. But y'all know what the hell I mean, okay? Go off on them. Like I don't cuss them out. I don't get loud. I try. I'm a hand talker. So when I talk, I move my hands a lot, but I'm moving more aggressively when I'm mad. So I try to control my hand movement when I'm upset, when the kids are around. Um, and I always make sure that they're next to me. Like I always make sure that they're next to me. Like I hold on to them, I grab their arm, or I just like push them behind me, and I'm just making sure that they're behind me. Why? I don't know. I just do that, and I say what I need to say, and then that's it. Like I'm not gonna entertain it anymore. And but I do make it very clear to the other person. It's like the only reason why I'm not like whooping your ass right now is because I got my kid with me. I was just like, but believe me, if you really want to do something about it, we can exchange numbers and meet up after I drop them off. Like that ain't no motherfucking issue. But I just can't go off when I'm with the kids. Like I just can't. I don't know why. But when I'm with my friends, family members, my husband, like I go off and I don't give a damn where we at, who's there, who we meeting up with. Like I don't care. Like I don't care. Like when I really hate when people stare at me. Like I hate it. I fucking hate it. Like I just hate it. Like that's the one thing I go off on the most. Like real quick. And I will say it to your face. And if you didn't hear me, I will gladly say it again. You know what I mean? Like I'm that type of person. And I'm very quick to what are you looking at? What are you staring? What is it? Like, do I owe you some money? Do you know my man? Bitch, do you know me? Do you owe us some money? Like what do you do? You know, like I don't know. And like like my man, he constantly have to be like, calm down. Like he rubs me down to calm me down. And that shit low key pisses me off when he does that because it do be calming me down. Like I'd be like, just let me be mad, bro. Like let me be. Okay? Like dang, stop calming me down. Don't touch me. So then that gets me mad. But he's like, okay. And he's just like, ah. Like, I don't know about y'all, but like me, my partner, he's my biggest, like, he's my peace. Like, literally. Like, he can bring me from, like, any type of anger level and bring me down with just him, like, hey. Like, just, hey. And I'm just like, like, I don't know. It's weird. I hate it. But whatever, I guess. Um, Just like I'm his piece. I'm just like he's my piece. I'm the one that drives him crazy. We balance each other out. It's cool. But he deals with that a lot. Like, he deals with a lot of like when people are talking to me a certain way, especially if they're like at their job, like if we went to a restaurant or if we went to the store and I'm being nice and I'm asking them something, like, do you have this shirt in the back on this size? Or, hey, and I'd be nice. I'd be like, hey, sorry to bother you, but I didn't want, like, for example, I don't know, anyone gravy on my potatoes. Like, and you gave me gravy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like. It could be for any reason. Like, you don't know if I'm allergic to it. You know what I mean? I asked you not to put it on my food, and you want to give me a fucking attitude. Like, bitch. First of all, I told you exactly what I wanted. You failed on your job, so why the fuck am I? Why are you giving me an attitude? You need to take the attitude to the chef back there. Don't you know what I mean? So I'd be ready to pop off. I don't know why I'm like that. It just be like that. But anyway, sidetrack. Back to the original thing about me popping off. So I was laughing on my way home because then I remembered how, um, whenever I get angry, I guess I get really like athletic slash like healthy slash like active. Because one time at one of my jobs, I had like this big issue with this older woman. Like, and I'm saying older because I was like 22. No, no. It was, how old am I now? Oh yeah. Oh, sorry. So I was like 21, 22. So never mind. Yeah, yeah. Because the age I am now, how long ago I used to work there, I was just like, yeah. Okay. And there was this woman that worked with us, and she was older. She is older, and she was in her like middle 40s, late 40s, around there, 40 something. And she was very cool. I'm not gonna lie, she was very cool when she had first started. Like, I actually fucked with her, and like, I actually look forward working with her. Well, I don't know what the fuck happened, but she ended up she ended up having like a big discussion about one of the girls that I worked with too. For whatever reason, she just didn't like her, and that was like my bitch. Like, she's the one that I became friends with the first one when I started working there. Like, she's the one that showed me around. She's the one that introduced me to everybody. Like, she started having an issue with her, and I'm not really those type of friends. I'm gonna have an issue with you because you have an issue with her. I mean, if you want to start an issue with me, you most gladly will. But I'm not gonna fight you because like having an argument with my friend. I'm gonna fight you because you have an argument with me about some stupid shit just because I'm friends with her. That was her issue. So I don't know what her issue was with my friend, but because me and her would like hang out a lot all the time, like to the point where we were like driving each other's cars. She'll stay at my house, I'll stay at her house, like the whole deal. And that lady was trying to start problems between me and that girl that I was friends with, to the point where like we caught on, and I checked her like the most respectful way I could, because she was an older woman, and on top of that, was my coworker. You know what I mean? So it's like, I'm not gonna really try to come at you aggressively, especially if we're gonna be working together, because I don't want that type of environment. Like, I'm gonna come to you good, not talking shit, not being loud, like no name calling, like be like, hey, so let me know if I'm wrong. But I having the feeling that blah 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 blah, or somebody brought to my attention. So anyways, I had told her how I felt honestly. She was like, "What, girl? No." She was like, "I guess it's just like she like dead ass had an excuse, a reason, whatever. Apologized. I like on the cool with me. I left okay that day. I was like, all right, cool. I'm all right. You know what I mean? Like, I am a really big believer on second chances, but baby, you only gonna get two chances though. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to do that, especially with a grown woman. Like, I'm not in high school. And so I thought we were cool. But no, time went by. I ended up, like, cussing her out a couple times. It got to the point where I was like, I'm gonna fight her one of like I'm gonna fucking beat her up one of these days. Like it got to the point where the managers knew the issue and they knew not to schedule me with her. And if I was to schedule with her, they knew I cannot be positioned next to her. Like they knew that we couldn't do certain jobs. Like I can't be with her like at all. Like if they wanted me in one spot, she had to be in the other spot. If they wanted me on one part of the office, they will put her in. Like they make sure we wouldn't even take our breaks together, like at all. Like we were literally opposite of everything, which is cool. I'm not like that's what the fuck like on. That's what I wanted because I didn't want to give her the chance to make me get out of character because she's talking shit. Because at this point, it's like I'm done. I'm tired of talking shit, dude. Like, just because you're older doesn't mean you can sit here and talk to me. Like, nobody talks to me like that. Not even my mom talks to me like that. Not because I don't let her, but because I'm not someone that needs to be disrespected. Because I don't ever do anything on anyone for you to disrespect me. So it's just like, what is your issue? And what's pissing me off the most, like her issue was because I was just friends with a girl that she didn't like. Like, bitch, what? So, anyways, there was this one time we worked together, and the whole day she tried so hard to be wherever I was at. If I was putting up something, she'll literally walk by and she'll be like, "Hey, Karina," and I'll look at her and I'm like, "Ooh, girl," like, and I just look at her and I just be like, "Hey," and I would turn around and continue to what I'm doing. And then what really ticked me off before I actually went off was that she had walked behind me and she touched my hair. I don't like people touching my hair. Like I don't like people touching my hair unless you're doing my hair or I ask you to touch my hair. Other than that, like if you not paying my bills, then you don't need to be putting my hair for nothing. That's all I'm saying. So she touched my hair. I automatically turned around because first of all, nobody touches my hair. And I turn around and I see her little short ass. Oh, there's another thing. I didn't want to get physical with her because she was a short, older woman. Okay, I am 5'9". I'm a tall bitch. Okay, whatever it is, what it is. This woman was a good like 5. Like she was like almost to my titty. So whatever that length is. Like she was very short. No. Somewhere between my titty and my shoulder. Like I guess, yeah, my upper chest. That's one of the main reasons. Sorry guys, I lost my train of thought. Is that how you say it? Okay, cool. Anyways. Oh yeah, my hair. So she she touched my hair and I turned around and I remember I turned around to my left to like look back. And I was like, don't fucking touch my hair, man. And then she was just like, oh, somebody's aggressive. But I remember this shit like it was yesterday. She was like, oh, like she pulled her little hand back and then like, I don't have my nails done today, but you know, whenever you have your nails, like they do that little click, click whenever you put your fingers down. Anyway, she was like, click, somebody's a little aggressive. And I was just like, nobody's aggressive. You just don't go around touching people's fucking hair. I was just like you don't want somebody to touch your hair, especially with greasy hands. Girl, I don't know where your hair's been. I mean, your hand's been. Like, don't touch my hair. It's like you shouldn't touch anybody of anything. Like, that's the main rule in fucking pre-K and kindergarten. Keep your fucking hands to yourself, bitch. And as far as I know, my fucking hair ain't yours. So, skedaddled. Anyway, she went across and she's counting her money. And the whole time she's talking shit. Like the whole time she's talking shit about how so and so, can I touch your hair? Oh no, she'll be like, what did she have to say? She was like, I don't want to be disrespectful. Am I allowed to touch your hair? I was like, because apparently you just can't admire someone's hair. Like she was just dragging it on and on. And the manager that was there that night, she realized that it was taking me off. So she was like, take that stuff to the back. So I was like, all right, whatever. So I was taking it to the back. And like two of my friends had gone over there. Like they had followed. I guess the manager had sent them to go like make sure I was good. So I went to the. So they went. She was like, you good? And I was like, bro. I was like, I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting to jump over this damn counter. Cause to get to her, I will have to jump over the counter. You know, and I was like, I knew I wasn't gonna. It's my sister. Anyways, oh, so yeah, so I was talking to them, and I was like, I'm just ready to like, I'm ready to jump over the counter and fucking drag her little ass and fucking mop the floor with her ass, and like I'm just ready, like I am just ready. And they're like, nah, like fuck that bitch, like how you bitches be like. When they don't want you to fight, they be like, nah, fuck that bitch, like she ain't got nothing on you. She just old, blah, blah, blah. And then to the point, I was like, you know what? You're right. I was like, we're already closed. I'm just waiting for your bitches to hurry up in the front so we can dip. Like, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna chill. Like, I'm just gonna chill. So then we went back out there. I'm just waiting on them. And on the cool, what I don't remember, this is the one thing that I don't remember, what she said that triggered me so much to make my fat ass jump over the counter to get to her. Like it's like I blacked out so fast that I can't remember for the life of me. I cannot remember what she said that made me jump over the counter. And I didn't even jump over to like it was pretty much two counters, like our counter and then like her counter, right? So I jumped over my counter and I ran across the room, and I didn't even jump over. I literally grabbed her by the hair and I pulled her over, like over the counter, and I just started like hitting her. And what makes me laugh is like when my friends tell me this story, they're laughing the whole time because they were like, bitch, like every time you were hitting her, you kept telling her how you told her that I was gonna mop the floor with her ass. And she was like, hey, you bitch, you did. She's like, you dragged that weave all over the damn room. And it cracks me up because it's just like I escalated for what? I can't even fucking remember. Like I literally mopped the damn floor with this old ass woman's weave hair because she didn't like me because I was friends with somebody. Like, what are we in fucking high school? Like, I don't understand why I let people really get under my skin. Like, why? Why do I go off so fast, so quickly? Like, why do I escalate from be like, you know what, I'm done talking to you to mopping the fucking floor with you? I don't know. I don't know how I got out of that fight without getting into actual like big trouble. Because the first thing I did is whenever I pulled her down, it's like I slammed her face on the counter and like her two front teeth had like broken. So how did I get into any legal trouble? I mean, I did lose my job. I don't give a fuck. I'd do it again. Fuck that bitch. But I don't know how I didn't get into actual bigger trouble. I told her, like, I always, before I fight people, I tell them, like, I'm gonna beat your ass. And I don't be just saying that to talk shit or to hype me up because I got a long, big dick energy over here. But no, like, I'm letting you know because, bitch, a bitch knows how to fight. Like, I know how to fight. Okay? Like, there's literally, like, I'm not saying that because, oh, I'm trying to sound tough. I'm letting you know because if you don't know how to fight, you're gonna get trash whooped. So you let me know whether you want to go through that embarrassment or not. Like, I'm literally giving you I'm doing you a favor of just walking away because on the cool, I just want to walk away. Fighting is very stressful and it's very painful for me the very next day because I am sore of how many punches and kicks and shit I had to do to mop your ass. Like, I hate that. That's not fun. And on top of that, I already fucked up my hand twice because of fighting. Like, I need to stop before I actually crack my wrist, okay? So I really be trying to tell people, like, I'm not trying to fight you. But then I think back of all the shit that I've done because of my anger, and it's pretty funny if you ask me. Like, I know I can't be the only one that has funny anger, like, arguments. I can't be the only one, you know? I don't know, I'm not really against fighting. I don't push it either. Like, I definitely don't support like dirty fighting. For me, dirty fighting is like we're fist fighting and then you pull out like a gun or a knife on me. Like, dang, I don't have none of that. I thought we were just gonna be fist fighting. Like, I don't like that. I think that is very bitch of. Um I don't like jumping. I've been jumped once in my life. Um but you best believe that I went and fought all them bitches one by one. That's the reason why I got pretty much expelled from my school because they jumped me, and then I went and fucking beat the fuck out of them at school the next day. Like, I didn't give a fuck. And but I am big on fighting when it comes to defending yourself, like because you're being attacked, because you are trying to get like well, yeah, I guess pretty much attacked in any sense of way, or whatever you feel like you're getting attacked, then you need to start fucking throwing them punches, bitch. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's the only way to do it. Like, I don't believe I'm not a fighter. I can fight, but I don't. I try not to. I really try not to because I know what I can do. So I don't try to push physical fighting with the kiddos. Um, I did teach them a couple moves so they can like defend themselves if anything ever came to happen. But I don't push them on. Like, I don't teach them how to fight so they can go around just fighting people because they know how to fight. Like, they know them well, that ain't it. Because if I find out that if they ever get into a fight and they threw the first hit after I told them millions of times never throw the first hit no matter what the fuck it is unless they're talking about your mama, then you need to keep that shit. Like, you need to hold on until they throw the first hit. And they already know that if they throw the first hit, then I'm gonna discipline them. Like, I'm gonna be like, you want to sit here and fight like you own, like you grown? Like, come on then. I'm gonna show you grown. Because that's not what I showed you to defend yourself. I didn't show you to defend your. I didn't show you those moves for you to start, being physical with people. Like, I showed you to defend yourself in the case of an emergency. Um, so don't think that I'm just a fighter and I'm a person that pushes fighting, because I'm really not. Like, I'm really not. Like, I've one thing that I've learned from my sister, because my sister's not a fighter. She's really good with her words. So if I'm a really big shit talker because of my sister. So there's been plenty of fights. There's been plenty of times when my sister could have easily been in a fight, to the point where she talks so much shit to the other person that the other person, like, there was this one girl my sister had gotten into it with, and my sister was talking so much shit to her that I was just like, damn, like, that's fucked up. Like, not fucked up or like funny fucked up, but like, bitch, you're gonna like have her have suicidal thoughts fucked up. Like, my sister talks mean shit, like ruthless shit, that this girl literally said, man, I don't even want to fight you. You're just fucking mean. And like, that's how good she is with her mouth. So that I've learned that way, to just talk shit so much so the other person doesn't want to fight me, because I don't really want to fight you. Especially now that I'm grown. But my kids are definitely, like, my biological kids are definitely going to know how to fight. Like, I took boxing classes. Their dad's had what did he take? Karate? Taekwondo. I don't know the difference between those. No disrespect. I'm willing to learn. But whatever that is, what is Taekwondo? I'm gonna have to Google that, because I don't know. But I guess we're gonna go ahead and come into an end. We talked about a couple of different things. So yeah. I wish I don't know. I'm thinking about making like one social media specifically for the podcast. And I would like to interact with y'all. Like, I guess let me know, how did y'all hear me and from what city, and easier ways to like communicate with me on certain things that you want me to talk about, because I've actually gotten a couple things, like couple people telling me they want me to talk about this stuff, and I think that's pretty cool. But let me know, like, if I should do that, like one designated website so y'all can like DM me, and I guess whatever social media, the most popular social media right now will be what, like Snapchat and Facebook, right? Probably Twitter, I don't know. But yeah, let me know. Once again, it was your girl Karina, and I'll talk to y'all later.